neighbors, my friends, my family's out there. So I'm here in Ontario. I made my delivery this morning. I got up 6 o'clock local, so 4 a.m. back home in Calgary. So like most of you are probably still sleeping. I was on the road, and within 4 hours was at my destination in Burlington. And that was a feat, because where this is, it's like one side of the street is industrial, the other side is a neighborhood. So it's just a regular neighborhood type road street, but lots of traffic. So I come rumbling down in my truck, and they're like, "Oh yeah, just back in." So I did. I got backed in. The guy had to help direct me a bit because I couldn't see everything. They had another guy from the office out there too, blocking traffic, because traffic's still going both ways. They want me to back up. I'm blocking traffic. Cop comes by. I technically get a ticket. Put my truck up on the curb. This is one of those wondrous residential curbs where you got road, a little bit of grass, sidewalk, then person's lawn. I put it up on the grass there. When I thought about it, I could have done it better, but would have been more of a hassle. I would have had to back up probably half the block and then come down along the opposing side traffic, because the building was on my right. It was on my left. So come against the traffic in the wrong lane and then start backing up that way, so when the trailer and the cab swing, I've got more space. So I was hooped either way. It's not gonna work. But got it in there. Yes, I destroyed some grass. Kind of feel bad about that, because my goal is to not do that. Got unloaded. While the guy was unloading the stuff, I was able to fold my tarps up and everything. I got my paperwork last night for my next load, which is in Harrow, Ontario. I'm here in I forget where I stopped. I'm 45 minutes away. That's all I know. And my pickup is not until 2 p.m. I can show up a little bit early, so my plan is to leave here at 1, or maybe a little earlier. I'll get there by 1 or quarter after. Try and get loaded sooner. But I can't be there after 2, because my appointment is 2 o'clock. I can come before, but I can't come after. Information I have says that I pull into their building, they're going to load this pipe onto the truck. So I have no idea what's going on there. Feels very James Bondish, because they had to get my phone number from the company for my cell. They sent me one of them square cell phone barcode thingies that gets scanned somewhere. That's got some of the information for my load and stuff. And then they're going to print off a bunch of pages, and certain pages are numbered, and all the ones that are numbered, like 1 of, 2 of, have to be signed by the receiver as well. So if there's 12 pages, they're going to be signing 12 pages. Whatever. I got to send that all in back to the office to get my paperwork to cross the border. Crossing the border is really close, because I'm doing Windsor, Detroit again. But the problem is, yes, I'm picking up tomorrow at 2. I am not delivering until Monday. So I got the whole weekend to get there. But on top of that, I got just under 13 hours of time left on my 70-hour clock. And I got to do a reset. And that ticks down with on-duty time and drive time. So it's going to be tough. And then got to figure somewhere to stop to do my reset that'll work for me. Because it's got to be one of the gas stations I got cards for, so I can get gas when I get in there. Hopefully I can get laundry done. My best goal, because it's 8 hours. It says on Google Maps, so it's closer to 10 hours by truck. If I can get somewhere 4 or 5 hours down the road, that would be ideal. That gets me about halfway. So we'll have to see. I've got to strap the load. At least I don't have to tarp it, because that would totally screw me up. And we'll just see what happens with the clock. I'll have to keep an eye on that and do what I can. If I end up back where I was stopped last night, then that's what it is, and I deliver Tuesday, because there's no actual appointment date. Because I was even talking with dispatch, we're not 100% sure if I can even deliver Monday, because sometimes Monday's a holiday, so don't know if they're going to be open or not. So I'll have to call them and find that out. So yeah, getting here wasn't bad. I did have footage. I did film coming into Detroit. You go over this hill, you can see the downtown. It was great. The road was so bumpy that I couldn't use the footage. It made me nauseated just watching it. So I don't know if anybody out there had a queasy stomach could have some real problems. So no footage. Truck stop I got to, it's alright. It's Flying J. Reviews on it are mostly due to the drivers not being very good. It looks like a lot of guys just dump their truck here and live in the area. Because I've seen some bad stuff already. But we won't get into that. Clean the truck a bit. I don't have to go pick up till 2, so I can sleep in. Hopefully I can just sleep and just wake up when I wake up. That'd be nice. I'll make sure my alarm's set anyways, just in case I sleep too long. Because I do want to get there a little bit early, because I can pick up early. I just can't pick up after my pickup time. But I'm only 45 minutes away or so, so that won't be bad. Yeah, other than that, it was just drive. I timed getting in and out of Burlington quite well. There was a little bit of traffic around Burlington itself. Burlington, Hamilton, just volume people. Once I got a little ways out, it wasn't as bad. Like I saw in the States, along the 401 and 403, they got pull-out rest stop gas station type things. Saskatchewan really needs to look into these. These are great, because they have one on each side. They have the exact same thing. So one I stopped at quickly had a Burger King in it, and it was a Petro-Canada gas for cars. Again, it looked like a little one of those food courts type things, and I think those would work really well in Saskatchewan. Just because you get trapped in some of those storms and you got nowhere to go. Like some of the small towns in Saskatchewan have made areas for trucks to pull into. Close to railway tracks or whatever that's not being used anymore. There's a few spots like that, but there's not a whole lot. If you get trapped in a Saskatchewan winter storm, yeah, you can be kind of hooped. So Saskatchewan should look into those. They don't need many of them, but a few of them would be good here and there. But other than that, yeah, we'll be going back down to the States, back to Illinois. Small town. Apparently it's outside St. Louis. I don't get it, but that's where it is. So I'll deliver, and then I don't know what's happening after that. It's probably going to be another something to pick up in the States. After being in this area between Detroit, Windsor, Toronto, this Great Lakes area, I hope they send me to Texas to pick something up, because I don't like driving around here. It is not trucker friendly. It's just too small, too many little cars zipping in and out. Even some of the truckers are idiots. And I passed one guy because he was going slow. He decided to try and speed up. I hate when that happens. It's like, well, then if you can speed up, why aren't you going faster? Because I kept it under 105. It said 100 out here. Kept it under 105 because some of those OPP cars are pretty ghosty. I always saw one pull somebody over and the car was all black and just faint riding on it. My friends that work at the casino, we would have seen a couple of the Nation police cars like that. Just a faint rating on it. So you don't really notice it. So they were pulling over a lot of people, just flying down. They even got big signs. Speeding ticket 120 is this much. 140 is this much. This many demerits. Nowhere else you see those type of signs. So they got to really shoot speeders. Other than that, I'll start tomorrow. Late in the afternoon, we'll see where I end up. Other than that, talk to you tomorrow.